everyone. I'm Ransuji Tigalbak from Group 8. So I am presenting the topic that we have to discuss, Art of Emerging Europe. So here, from introduction, it says here that art has been an integral part of European history. From the time of the ancient civilizations like Greeks and Romans all the way to the modern times, art has been used to communicate ideologies and belief systems prevalent within their context. Greek and Roman civilizations are also known as the classical world because both cultures aim to embody the highest possible standard of quality in all aspects of their societies. When it comes to both art and architecture, both civilizations intended to promote the possibility of having an objective and widely and accepted standards for beauty. The influence and the impact of both classical world are far-reaching. Most art movements have taken inspiration from certain artistic elements from the two civilizations. So, in the introduction, it introduces the concept of art as an integral part of European history. So, its role is in communicating ideologies and belief system. So, they focuses on the lessons where this civilization it aims to achieve the highest standards of quality and in all aspects of life. It includes art and architecture. The lesson emphasizes that different art movements emerge within different time periods in Europe. So each with its own distinctive characteristics. This highlights the evolving trends, mga bagong lumalabas, and the changes in the art. Well, art always evolving or changing, maraming bago. So, as it transition from one period to the next. Ancient Greece was a civilization known for its advancement in politics, art, and architecture. Their democratic system, emphasis on reason and passion for beauty, are still influential today. Greek art evolved through four seasons, four periods: geometric, archaic, classical, and Hellenistic, each characterized by distinctive styles and names. The geometric period focused on geometric shapes. The archaic period emphasized human figures. The classical period reached its peak in sculpture and architecture, and the Hellenistic period emphasized emotional expressions and dynamic poses. The famous Laocoon and his sons sculpture is a prime example of Hellenistic art, depicting a Trojan priest and his son being strangled by serpents, highlighting the dramatic and emotional aspects of its period. So, next, meron silang Archaea period in c. 800 to 500 BCE. So, the rise of the city-states like yung Athens and Sparta, which is kasali dun sa period na yun. They place a high value on reasons and logic which influence the trade, their art, and then they believe that the art should be perfect and precise. Kailangan perfect yung art na gagawin nila. And then they develop democracy, emergence of philosophy, literature, and the art. Maraming na-develop yung mga taga-Asian Greece. Katulad ng philosophy, maraming nagagawang philosophy nila from time to time. And maraming nagbabagong art. Marami silang nagawang art dati. So, it reflects the order and the harmony of the universe. So, sabi nga nila, nagre-reflect daw po ito sa kanilang universe, which is harmony daw ng universe nila. So, merong 4 main periods ang Greek art. Meron dito geometric, archaic, classical, and Hellenistic. So, each period had their distinct artistic styles and characteristics. Meron silang iba't ibang style at characteristics sa bawat periods na yun, sa 4 na periods na yun. Next is in Rome, ancient Rome. Ancient Rome, a powerful empire built upon artistic traditions, creating a grand realistic style in architecture, sculpture, and mosaics. They were also skilled builders, known for their impressive infrastructure such as roads, aqueducts, and public buildings. The Romans contributed significantly to the development of theater and drama, building upon the foundation laid by Greeks. Ancient Rome is a powerful empire built upon Greek artistic traditions. So, ito pa rin yung naggawa nung kanilang mga empire. Kasi, ang mga Greeks is artistics. So, creating a grand and realistic style in architecture, sculpture, and mosaics. So, ang mga taga-Greeks ay mga skillful. Marami na silang nagagawa tulad ng architects, arts, and many more. So the lessons here in the ancient Greek and the ancient Rome. So they had a profound impact in the Western civilization. They shaped its language, law, the government, the art, literature, and the philosophy. So their achievements continue to inspire and influence us today, from our democratic ideals to our architectural designs. They influence us on na maging artistic dahil na-amaze tayo sa mga arts nila, mga nagagawa nila, hindi lang sa art kundi sa lahat-lahat ng mga architectures or mga philosophy na meron sila. na-influence tayo. Kaya, naano tayo sa mga ginagawa nila. So, shows lesson in the two ancient Greek and Rome is they show how the principle influence later art movements and anything. They highlight the emphasis on reason, logic, beauty, and perfection in classical art. Salamat po. And the other periods of the other topics of the periods will be discussed by the next report.